Growing up, there were many challenges. I always had a dream of wanting to be a professional football player from when I was 12 years old to when I was 21. But during that journey, there were some things I had to deal with. I remember at the age of 16, I lost my mom to cancer, and that was very tough. And it wasn't too long ago, bad things were starting to happen for me medically. But I understood that, you know what, throughout life, tough times, you know, don't last, tough people do. And you really have to stay focused on your goal, that no matter what you go through in life, you have to deal with these challenges.
Brian's helped me do that. He's an amazing, amazing person. He's influenced my life tremendously, and I know that continuing to work with Brian, I will ultimately reach my goal. Sooner, I hope, than later.
When I met with Brian, I guess I felt his compassion, and I felt his strength and motivation and want to help me, I guess. He sort of was empathetic towards what I was asking for, and he just showed that care and a desire for me to achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve.
He's very highly motivated, energetic, and his positive energy is contagious.
I remember growing up, you know, I came from a family of 7, you know, and I'm number 5. And you had to know how to get along with each other because things were a little bit scarce, if you know what I mean. And you understand, you learn how to develop teamwork, working in such a big family unit, because, you know, you might be fighting for the last Oreo cookie or something silly like that, or fighting for space on the bed. You know, team to me means together everyone achieves more. And I realize that the more that we work together as people, the more we can get things done and more positive things happen.
He's the best of the best, and he's one of a kind. He could help you to overcome your fear, or if you are in good, he'll make you great. If you're great, he'll make you better. So stay focused and reach out to him. He'll help you a lot.
I'd say Brian makes it very, very easy. I was very intimidated going to the gym, and within 5 minutes, I totally lost myself in what we were doing. And from that point on, I've never looked back.
He definitely helped lift my spirits, helped me believe in myself, helped me realize the power of hard work, dedication, focus, commitment, all these kind of things.
And I remember when I wanted to be a professional football player at 21 and coming home when it was thunder and lightning and it was raining outside. I remember walking through the door and my dad looking at me 6 in the morning, I'm soaking wet. And my dad's Jamaican, by the way, and he goes, he walks down the stairs and he looks at me and he's like, "Brian, how you do, man? You crazy?" And it was at that time I realized that nobody normal ever made history. And if you think about people that we revere in civilization, Martin Luther King, you know, Michael Jordan, Mother Teresa, Helen Keller, these types of individuals had to overcome extraordinary odds, and by no means were they being normal. And I realized that in order to make history and do extraordinary things, you really can't be normal. So you can't be doing everything what everyone else is doing. You got to be separating yourself from the pack.
Thank you, Brian. You're a really good person, and you've had an incredible influence on my life. I appreciate it.
When I think about it all, I'm like miles and eons ahead of where I ever thought I could be. And I know Brian was a huge part of that, so I thank him a lot for that.
And this is not paid testimony. This comes from a good heart. And thank you, Brian.
In order to have the things tomorrow that others won't have, you have to be willing to do the things today that others won't do.